You already know I've been single for a while. You say every single time, hey, Zoe, se te está yendo el tren. Like, am I not looking in the right place?
Yes, you're not. The thing is that they're both looking in the same place that they're all lost in. You know what I mean? Basically, all the real good girls and the real good guys, they're already taken. They're already, you know. I don't mean
Damn.
I don't mean it.
So I have no hope.
No, you do.
Made me. I have no hope. He literally, bro. I was getting even like.
So I did a bit of digging and I found this company that does like it's almost like new age rock star type shit. It's called Warn Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
Warren Star.
yeah, they supply everybody from Guns N' Roses, Metallica, AC/DC, all of these big rock star bands that need you know, vestuarios and stuff. They get it all from there. You know, we could I could even get like custom shit, but I wouldn't want to push it that far. But they got like 6, you know, black jeans. They got like that color. They look pretty cool. You know what I mean?
We should get some that have like the strings right here. Norteño Avengers looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Avengers Norteño.
That's right. No, I think that'll be a cool little switch up to my style. Like I can still wear my button up short sleeves.
With the button unbuttoned all the way to the belly button.
Yeah, like you could. I'm gonna let my belly button hairs hang out.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
I'm gonna let them like I'm gonna comb them out. You know what I mean? Probably straight iron.
Nasty ass. Flat iron it?
Yeah, flat.
Ew. You're gonna crimp it? You're gonna be like wavy? God damn. That is nasty.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch
For
the
every
subject.
show, it's gonna have a different shape. Like
Ew.
I'm gonna do like a
a lightning bolt. And then
that's the lightning bolt. Yeah.
Fuck.
That'll be a good one.
Dude, it's been a week since we filmed the last one.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good on this one.
Yeah,
I mean, hopefully.
shit, I got my.
Oh yeah,
piece.
you're rocking the piece.
I got my piece, baby.
Yep.
That's right. Welcome back, guys. Aquí con SEMIGUAPOS. I'm Freddie.
I'm Saul.
And we're back, man, doing this. Our second episode. We're very excited. You know, excited to have you guys here. Man, hay que empezar con lo que es bueno.
Con lo que es bueno.
What are you
sipping on?
Che, what are you sipping on this week?
It's the same thing as last week, I guess. You know, my bad. It's Martel. A little closer. We ain't getting paid for this, but hey, shit, we get sponsored one day.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No te pongas nervioso.
Sorry.
Aunque Saul no me preguntó, I'm drinking.
Yeah. What you drinking on? My bad.
I'm drinking tequila corrido. I'm gonna try a new tequila every week. Please don't make me look like an alcoholic. I'm not
gonna finish it today.
Yeah, today. Maybe later.
Later.
But yeah,
That's dope.
Tequila corrido añejo.
Comes with a little thing on the back.
Yeah, let me take an actual sip because I mixed it with squirt and mineral water right there. So
that's crazy.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my
let me
terrible
face.
I know.
It's actually really good. No, you didn't take a sip?
Oh my god, I almost threw up. Me asqué una vez, so I can't smell that shit like at all.
Tequila corrido añejo even comes with a little guitar pick. I think that's so dope.
That's
dude.
dope.
That's so great.
Tequila corrido.
Yeah, and it tastes great.
Imagine we get a case of them delivered soon.
Dice Arandas, Jalisco.
Dope. Shout out to Tequila Corrido or Corrido Tequila. How do you say it?
Tequila corrido.
Shout out to Corrido. Huh?
Tequila corrido.
Shout out to Tequila Corrido. Did I get it right?
Shout out. Yeah. No, that's a great tequila, honestly. What do you mean you got ascado, dude? You're probably
No, it was a long. Do you remember? If I remind you, you're gonna remember.
You probably second best me on drinking.
What does that mean?
Which means like we're right there.
Okay. It was we had a privada in Dallas after a show. Remember? After a Smoke Me Out tour, we had a privada. It was when we had tuba. We played in a restaurant. We pulled up to the restaurant, and we were playing 3-4 hours, I think. The guy gets us all 1942 bottles each. Me, you, Hera, compa Chris. Remember? It was super late. We waited so long.
At the restaurant where there was a guy shaking his ass on Chris.
I don't know. Why would...
I don't know why I remember that. That
Why
shit was
is that
terrible.
what you're... Oh, it was some weird shit going on that night.
Because I remember the guy that was shaking his ass on Chris. I was just chilling, drinking. We were like on a break, and the dude that was shaking his ass was not shaking his ass at the time.
Right.
But he was just standing next to me. And he's like this and shit, looking like a straight dude. Like he's just looking this way.
But observing you.
Yeah, no, not me. Like I'm standing next to him, and he's standing right here, and he's like this, right? And he's looking that way. Over there is where we were playing at the but we were in the little break, drinking, talking to people and stuff. And he's like this and shit. And I notice, and I'm looking at him, and I see what he's looking at, and he's looking at my compa Chris. And
so weird.
Oh no, he said some terrible shit.
Yeah. We'll say that after though.
So anyways, he's like, hey, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's compa Chris, man. That's my tuba player, because Chris didn't have his tuba on or whatever, And that dude says some weird fucking shit, bro. As soon as I said, oh yeah, that's my tuba player, he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I noticed him all night. That guy deserves. The dude was like, yeah, I've been seeing him the whole night. That guy deserves his dick sucked. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm like, hey, we were talking about some regular shit. You're talking about.
Motherfucker went right. Went left. That conversation went left real quick.
He's talking about sucking my compa Chris up and shit, So I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, I had to separate myself from that conversation and shit. And I told Chris, I'm like, hey, dog, you got a secret admirer here. He's like, oh yeah, who? He got excited. He thought it was a girl. And I'm like, yeah, big dog right there in the hat.
Big dog. Big dog.
Big dog right there in the hat. He had a fedora.
Now, after that, that was like probably during the breaks. This happened Masquia at night after the whole gig. The reason why, remember I told you we had 4 bottles? We all played long enough to where, how do I say it? We weren't drinking water. We were drinking just the bottle of tequila. We played 4 hours. Dude, everyone killed their bottle. Maybe this was left. Yeah. But in 1942, Imagine. We killed it as soon as we go outside, dude. Me and Hera, our guitar player, we feel the air. Oh, dude, we're like the girls when they're holding each other's hair up, throwing up next to each other, dude. Like me and him were throwing up right next to each other, just literally questioning why we were even doing this. But yeah, after that day, we were on the road to Houston, the whole road. Stop the van, throwing up. Remember? Yeah, I thought I caught COVID again.
Hey, talking about COVID. That was one of the
worst. You caught it again?
No. Oh. No, I'm saying the time that we all did at the same time. Remember?
Dude, we were on our way back that was when they announced the shutdown.
Yeah. I think Compa Juan was with us. You were with us, right, Juan?
You were with us, right, Juan? Yeah,
Yeah, we all got it at the same time.
Yeah, he didn't try to say nothing.
Like, so basically we were in LA, we were in an Airbnb having a good time and shit, and we were just about to start our tour for that year, right? And being in that Airbnb, que me llama one of the people at RH, and they're like, hey, I'm sorry, pero CDC, que el gobierno, y que this and that, they're shutting everybody down. We're like, no way. Like, this is only going to be, maybe about a month long, 2 months long.
Yeah. When
I tell you that it was almost 2 years?
When everybody knows this.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, when I tell you. Nah, but how did we all get sick, though? We were on the way back from that terrible news.
We got the terrible news. And we were driving back to Vegas. And, man, it was like something in the universe wanted us to, like, suffer more and more and more and more.
Yeah, I don't know what we did.
For real. So first we get the bad news of not being able to play for the whole tour because of COVID. Then we're driving back. Our van completely loses, what was it, a wheel bearing?
Yeah.
An entire wheel bearing from the front. It
locks up on the left side.
Yeah, we're on the freeway. It goes like boom. It goes, and we're all like screaming and shit, like holding on.
The driver had to with all his might had to hold it as hard as he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had to stop ASAP.
Yeah, the
dude.
wheel just like kind of like fell off, but it was holding itself on by the like just by friction. I don't know how.
Not even, it was sitting on the rim, so we weren't even be able to. We couldn't even move because the weight on the van was sitting on the rim, and it couldn't move. You know,
It grinded
it grinded a
thing.
big ass circle around.
Yeah. So we're sitting on the side of the road, depressed as because we're not gonna tour anymore. Then we gotta call a tow truck. We're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Barstow.
Bumfuck nowhere.
Oh no, right before Barstow. We weren't even at Barstow. We were in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we were in the middle of nowhere, and we finally get a tow truck. Hours later, they get us over to this little auto shop thing in the middle of Barstow, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we need to order that part." We're like, "God damn!" So we end up sleeping in the van. Everyone catches COVID because we keep I mean, I don't know. We probably already had it, but we kept turning on and turning off the van.
Turning on and off the van.
It would get hot as hell
and then cold as
cold and hot and cold.
Yeah, we got so sick.
Sweating and shivering the whole time.
My boy Juan remembers that.
Yeah.
He would wake up randomly. Hey guys, can I please turn on the fan? Bro, but he was like this. He was like, hey guys, can I please turn on the fan?
And you know what?
For hours, and literally, if you would have looked out the window, you would have seen a Holiday
I was
Inn
just
right
about to
next
say
to
that.
us.
We could have gotten rooms.
Nah, don't say that because it was you. He was like, "No, I don't want to get rooms. I don't know how long we're gonna be off work." Bro, we were in the van. Oh my god, we had to wait for the mechanic shop to open back up in the AM, dude. That was bad. We got all caught COVID right there. I mean, Fred, I ain't gonna lie, you're pretty good at relationship advice. Some would call you a love guru. Some would.
Hell no.
Hell no. Just kidding. Everybody that knows him, they're like, fuck that. He ain't no. He's the only thing he's a guru at is drinking and making music.
There you go.
Nah, just kidding. I got a question. Me, I mean, you already know I've been single for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like you say every single time, hey, so ya se te está yendo el tren. Like literally, I'm over here dapping him up. We're at the airport. Hey, what up? What up, so? How you been? Se te está yendo el tren. Bro, I didn't even need to know that. Like, why are you telling me that? Lay some Freddy advice 101 on some. What should I be doing? Like, am I not looking in the right place?
Yes, you're not.
Can I get more options?
Yeah,
God damn. Well, let's just start with that, I guess.
No. Keep going. So I can have more to build on.
Well, you lost my train of thought. I'm hurt that you think. Let's start right there. What do you think? Like, you think, where's a good place to our followers, anybody that's going through the same shit I am? Where do you think is a good place to start?
I'm only speaking on experience of what I did as when I was younger, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm perfect or I looked in the right place. I feel like we all made our mistakes as kids, but getting back to your situation. I'm over here trying to disculparme a mí.
You're over here coming up with a whole apology.
Like, you completely asked me a question and I just make it about myself.
For real, I just want to start by saying I'm sorry to all the women I hurt.
Dang, wait.
I just want to say sorry to all
damn.
That's funny.
So, I mean, I guess starting from that point, like, where are you looking for them? So, I've been seeing like these YouTube shorts and stuff of like girls always saying like, oh, all the good men are gone, and the guys saying the same thing, all the good girls are gone. The thing is that they're both looking in the same place that they're all lost in. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
I was just having this conversation. Basically, all the real good girls and the real good guys, they're already taken. They're already, you know. I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
So I have no hope.
No, you do.
I have Josh, his made me. I have no hope. He literally, bro. I was getting even like a little knot in my throat. I was like, damn, Freddy's gonna hit me with some shit.
Oh my god!
This motherfucker hit me with all the good girls are gone, brother. Gone.
Oh my god! I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. So,
okay. Nah, let's pick it up. What'd you say?
So what I'm trying to say is that the majority of them are usually, like for example, where do the boys really go look for girls? They go look for them at the club, at the bars
and stuff.
Where, like, you got to think about it this way. Where do good girls usually hang out? They don't hang out at bars with, you know, little sexy ass dresses and all this shit. They don't do that.
Some do, but it's hard to find them.
Yeah, no, like some, I understand, but the majority, it's really hard to explain without getting canceled, you know? So,
yeah.
But unfortunately, it is that way, you know what I mean? And shit, more power to you if you're just fucking living your life and going to have fun and fucking around and one night stands and all that. Do that shit. Like, for real, you got to get it out of your system. You really do. Because you get tired of it. You know what I mean? You really get tired of it. And I feel maybe because you asked that, you're kind of getting to the point where it's like,
I got it out of my system already.
Yeah, it's kind of,
Yeah, no, I got it out of my system, bro. I'm tired.
It's getting to the point where it's almost like you're rinse and repeating the same story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I don't. It gets old.
Yeah.
It gets super old, and you're like I always tell everybody, dude, it sucks getting home alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, your family could be there, whoever visit, but dude, when you're going to sleep, looking up at that ceiling, it gets pretty dark.
Yeah.
You start crying.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. Shit.
But I guess that's a good point. The place that I look.
Yeah.
I should probably like sign up for like college or something and just go to the library.
Exactly. You might see some shit like that. Like.
But like I'm not gonna take classes. Like just go to the library.
Yeah, just to hit on bitches. Just to hit on these.
Just to get at girls. Just to find a good one.
They're like, oh yeah, what are you here to study? I'm here to study.
I'm here to study you. Look at that. Yeah. I'm here to study you, sweetness.
Like, what are you majoring in? Majoring inside your. Never mind. That was terrible.
Dude, you almost had it.
Yeah.
You literally almost. You were like 98% loaded, but it crashed.
Yeah. No, I feel like it was just gonna be too vulgar. You know?
Dude, we could literally bleep it.
Yeah.
Freddie overheated like my computer with the first episode.
Yeah, for real. No, I feel. I mean, if you really want to find someone, go to Christian Mingle.
I think I gotta change where I'm looking.
You gotta stop. Yeah, if that's really what your goal is, then definitely you gotta.
Where I'm looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. But it's not even really like I'm looking at this point. I'm just letting it be.
Think about it this way: like, whenever you feel like you're looking for someone, or you meet a fine ass girl or whatever at the club, what do you think they're there for? They're there to have fun.
That's true.
They're there to like live their life, and they're not there to like be like, okay, I'm gonna see who can hold the bitch down. You know what I mean?
And that's probably what f***s up a lot of guys, thinking that they're the ones that's gonna make that one settle down and all this shit, right?
I blame T-Pain. Because of all those bangers that he used to fucking release, you know, like I'm in love with a stripper, buy you a drink, and like all this shit, like. You know, all these R&B classics of like Got Me Falling in Love in This Club by Usher, you know, like shit like that where people really believe these songs is what I'm saying. Like
that's
it could really happen here. Subconsciously you feel like, damn, it's possible, you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah, you can find a relationship at a club, at a festival, whatever, you know what I mean? You can. But the chances of that actually happening and really going the long way is really slim because both of you guys were there to have fun.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Maybe, you know what? Shit, maybe you could go to church. Maybe you could do something like that. I don't know.
How would I even live?
All dripped out. All dripped out, and then doing the stance that you do. You know what I mean? You know the regular stance.
I didn't know I had a stance.
Damn.
Damn, that's crazy. But this is what I was gonna say. How am I gonna look at church talking about like reading the Bible or whatever, and the guy is talking, and then I'm over here like
trying to get at.
Yeah, let me play it out. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna be like. How you doing? Look at that. Bro, she's not going to care about me. She's going to be like, I'm here for the Lord and that's it.
Hey, trust me. That's probably one of the... I mean,
that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I don't know, dude. Just...
I'm going to take you up on that. I'm going to start... I need to start taking like some walks on the park and shit.
or you know what? You know where's a good place? Well, I guess not... Nah.
Better Bath & Beyond?
No. Oh. No, I was going to say some stupid ass shit. I was going to say the gym. I don't know. That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one to know where to find it. That's tough. But I feel like the most important thing, wherever you do find it, for anybody watching or you too, the most important thing is to really go in with an open mind and really understand that you're also trying to kind of sell your best image and
you're giving your That's the thing, though. Whenever you meet someone, they're meeting your representative. They're not meeting you. I mean, flip that around. Whenever you meet someone, you're meeting their representative. You're not meeting them.
And the same thing for you too. So that's what I'm saying. Like one thing that I always tell you, like for example at the airports when I just try and school you and shit.
Throw a lot of game on me.
Just like how we judge girls, and like where it goes. No, like that happens to everybody. Girls and guys, they judge each other based on their economic status, based on their ethnic background, based on where they grew up, on how they talk, their vocabulary, everything.
All that plays a part, yeah.
And just because they say something or they do something that gets you mad or pisses you off or whatever, that you're like, man, like I don't fucking like this shit. I'm a ghoster. A lot of dudes do that, and a lot of girls do that. Just because they don't like one thing out of a dude or out of a girl, they're like, oh, nah, I didn't like that. You're gone.
Yeah.
I feel like if you really want to work for that, you gotta be willing to accept them with their
flaws.
With their flaws, with the things that they don't like about you. You gotta understand that they're a human being too. They have feelings. It's so much that goes into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you tell me that for sure, and that's, I don't know. Maybe it's hard for people to react that way, what you're explaining, because of their past trauma, because of what they're dealing with. They're at the club because maybe they're trying to get their significant other that they just left out of their mind.
Yep.
They're trying to,
or make them jealous or whatever.
Or make them jealous, whatever purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
But shit, I lost my train of thought. I forgot where I was gonna go.
Yeah. Shit, you lost me too.
Damn. What were we on, Juan? Juan, remind me what we were on. What did Freddie say right before me? Damn.
You're just talking about how.
Everybody goddamn forgot.
This was it. You were talking about fuck, I forgot what you guys were talking about. God, that's why we need y'all listening, blood.
Yeah.
I was listening. It was about.
You're literally turned around.
No,
giving us our back. Giving us your back.
I saw y'all lock eyes to me. I was like,
Damn.
No, and you don't. No guy out there has to lose hope. No girl out there has to lose hope. There's always good girls and good guys. It's just where you're looking is not the right place. That's all it is. Yeah.
And they're all taken.
It's just that they're all taken. Yeah.
Dude, look. You got to take 3 things with you. 3 things to deserted island.
How long am I gonna be there for? Goddamn forever?
Forever. Let's say you're gonna live the rest of your life there.
Yeah. Do I have to survive, or I can just choose whatever the I want?
All right. You're gonna be living good. 3 albums that you're gonna take. 3 for your music, for whatever. Whenever you're drinking out there, whatever.
Drinking. I'm gonna be deserted on the island, but I have a full ass bar stocked all the time.
Knowing you, of course.
God damn.
Knowing you, of course.
I get an airdrop every fucking month of the new tequilas that just came out.
Stimulus package.
Yeah.
3 albums. Let's keep it entertaining for people that they're listening to us. You could keep it English, Spanish music. 3 albums though. I could give you some of mine.
Dude, that's hard.
I got you with 3 for me, and it could be English and Spanish.
Yeah.
I'll do Gerardo Ortiz, Ni el Diablo, ni el Santo one. The one where Angel Azul, all that. Where he's got that one. Tupac, probably like All Eyes on Me.
That album?
I hope that's an album.
Yeah, it is.
I think. Shit, the 3rd one. Lujos de la Vida album, the one that got us to where we are today.
It's a good one.
Yes, sir. I probably got those 3,
Yeah.
The rap, the album that influenced my accordion skills, and then the one that gave us a start. What about you?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was off the top too.
Yeah.
Big Dome.
Probably one of my any album that has the song El Niño de la Canasta by Jorge Gamboa. Probably an album an album mix of like early 2000s banda like Valentin, Valentin Elizalde, Sergio Vega, like all them. So it could remind me of memories that I had like when we would go as a family to the swap meet Alameda, and that music was just bumping on the radio and the big speakers.
Music and YouTube are the closest things we have to a time machine.
Yeah, definitely. And then the third album would probably be, I don't know, probably an Usher album.
An Usher album?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, because when I was young, I used to love the songs that he would sing, because I was always a hopeless romantic, and I would always envision myself in these little stories.
You were always heartbroken for
I was
no
always
reason.
heartbroken, and these girls had no idea I existed. You know what I mean?
So,
But I've always liked that.
So just forget all about the Social Libras album.
Man, I could sing that shit all day. That's basically like an album that I have, in my head. Yeah, what's up to everybody?
Filming another episode of SEMIGUAPOS. You guys see the little sign we got in the back? Show them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We're doing it, baby.
Yeah. If you guys have any stories, algunas historias que quieren comentar, for us to read them out, para platicar con ustedes and say the stories, please comment them down.
Yeah, see, you guys can hide, as far as like being more comfortable, and you guys can tell us your embarrassing stories and shit like that, and we'll read them out to you and fucking, we'll have a blast right here.
Yeah. What was the worst date you had with a girl?
Oh, ours. Oh, that's a good one right there. Go ahead.
My worst date with the girl probably would have had to been when I got catfished. I had no idea that this woman looked the way that she was gonna look when she pulled up on me.
That shit was terrible.
But dude, it was the worst. I felt so bad. Like, and if she sees this, I hope she doesn't feel bad, but I feel bad even saying it. She pulled up on me, dude, driving a nice car too. Man, I get out of my car, she gets out of hers. We're getting closer to each other. The closer we're getting to, the more I notice that this is not the woman that I seen online. Man, it was.
What she look like? Tell them what she look like.
I feel like a dick saying it now.
Say it.
You guys ever seen a Michelob Ultra bottle or a can? Yeah, something slim, something like no curves. Nah, but I wasn't a dick though. Like, seguimos la cita. We went in, we ate, and man, I had to come up with something. Like, I was like, hey, man, I got to bounce. Like, this ain't going to work out. I told her that my cousin was getting down. I got to go save it. Like, what kind of savior am I? What am I going to go do? Fucking post that shit on the ground. But, yeah, man. But I wasn't a dick, though. I had to finish at least the dinner, and I'm like, yo, I got to leave. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. What about you?
For me, one of the worst dates I've ever been on was with a materialistic-ass that just didn't know how to appreciate nothing. And what happened was that we were on a date, and she was like over here talking about that que nothing but that she eats and drinks only the best, and she always gets treated out nice and whatever.
She was telling you that at the
date?
Yeah.
And this was my first time ever seeing this woman, right?
Right.
And she's like, because I'm like, hey, we went to I considered a nice restaurant, the place were like maybe $100, $120 a plate.
Where'd you go?
We went
Applebee's?
Shit, $120, that's a buffet at Applebee's right there. Yeah. No, it was a steak house called Steak 30 or Steak 80 or something like that. It was at the Palms.
Yeah, you just lying now.
Okay,
no, I'm just playing. You got it.
That's
No, I'm just kidding.
So we're eating this, and then I'm like, hey, let's get some drinks. I'm looking at the menu, and I'm telling the waiter, I'm like, hey, what tequilas do you recommend? And he was like, oh, okay, esta y el otra, whatever. And then this bitch turns around and tells me, she's like, oh, honestly, she's like, I only drink the highest. Like, I don't fuck my stomach up with no cheap shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm looking at these shots. They're like $40 a shot already. I'm like, what the So she picks this one tequila. The shots are like $250 or $230 a shot. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, let's order 4. And we ordered 4. We have our steaks and all this shit or whatever. And I remember this was just like, como que echándolo de menos todo lo que estaba pasando. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, forget this. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom, right? I went to the bathroom once, and I kind of looked at myself. And you ever seen the meme where there's Kermit the Frog like in the Yoda shit?
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, you want to leave. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was kind of contemplating it. I went back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm not giving her a fucking chance or something, right? Y que, no hombre, que she comes out with this bullshit and she's eating all lousy, like smacking her little forks on the fucking plate and shit. And just fucking.
She's eating lousy? God damn. Somebody that eats lousy?
She's irking the fuck out of me, you know? So then I'm like, you know what? This shit. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the restroom again. And I get up and I bounce, get the valet. I'm out of there.
Left her.
I get nothing but calls. I'm like, damn, you're gonna fucking make me pay for this shit or whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. You're the one who eats like this every single day of your life, right? So you should be able to pay for that right now.
Yo, stop. Yeah. You're lying.
No, I didn't give a fuck at that point. I just told her anything I wanted, you know. I went crazy on that shit. Yeah, and I bounced. I was chilling.
Not all heroes wear capes.
And just to let you guys know, I've walked out twice on a girl. I mean, the second one was doing that. If there's something that I hate when somebody's eating like smacking their. You know what I mean? Cling. Yeah, like on top of that, that's embarrassing. Like everybody else is all calm and collected. We're the only 2 Mexicans looking like we don't know how to act. You know.
After that bill, she was eating Maruchan.
She really was, bro. Yeah. She was so mad. I was like, I'm starting to think you don't have that money. Yeah, one time I felt like I was in a movie. I had to pull a girl out of my car.
Yeah, let's probably not.
No, like I didn't do anything to her. Like she didn't want to walk, is what I'm saying. Yeah. And she was like on some psychotic shit. So I get to this liquor store. This was years ago, probably like the first SML tour. And some compas from LA are coming in and they're having this sick ass party in Vegas. And they have a penthouse and all that. I had this one date. She had flown in from out of town. We were having a cool time. We went to eat. Everything was cool. Got ready, and then we get to the liquor store where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up some bottles and I'm gonna take it to the penthouse. We get to the liquor store. I tell her to wait. I go in the liquor store and I come back and all I see her doing is she's sitting like this in my car, like this. Like this.
To you walking back to your car.
To me walking back to my car. To me walking back to my fucking car. She's like that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? So I get closer. I'm like, are you okay? I open the door and shit. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, what was that? She's like, what was what? I'm like, why were you flicking me off while I was walking back to the car? She's like, I don't know. I just felt like doing it. I'm like, are you feeling okay? Like, do you need rest? Do you need some food? Do you need something? Or what's going on? And then she's like, no, I'm fine. We should just go to the party now. I'm like, what the? I'm scared shitless right here, right? Yeah. I'm scared. I'm like, this is going to pull my steering wheel and we're going to crash and die together. Immediately, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to go back to where we were staying at. I'm gonna act like I forgot something that I need to go get or whatever. I'm gonna grab my shit, come back downstairs, load it up into my car, and then, you know, just ditch her and shit, because this is fucking unsafe, you know? So I did exactly that. We go all the way to the hotel where we were staying at, and I'm like, hey, hold up. I was playing it cool and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna be right back. And I go up, grab my shit, come back, and I load it into my car. She's like, what are you doing? And I stayed quiet. I closed the trunk. I'm like, hey, you need to get out. You need to get out of my car. You could keep the room. I'm like, you could stay in the room. It don't matter. I'm not staying in there. You need to get the fuck out of this car right now. And then she's like, she immediately started like tearing up, and she's like, why are you doing this to me? We were in the valet of this big ass casino, causing a massive scene. It looked like we were shooting a movie, like for real. So she's like, I'm not getting out, right? And she's like, at this point, she's like grabbing me and telling me, she's like, nah, I'm not gonna get the out and this and that, grabbing me by my fucking shirt. I'm like, let the go of me, you know what I mean? So I get out, y ella like se aguada, and she's like this and shit, like tirada en el piso, and I'm like, yo, you gotta get the fuck away. I'm not gonna fucking run you over, you know? And she was putting her legs underneath the back tire so I wouldn't drive off. And the security helped me out from the casino, and he's like, hey, I could take her out from you, bro. He's like, you just gotta give me a tip.
You gotta give me a tip.
I'm like, take my money,
Take
bro,
please. Get this woman away from me.
Yeah, nah, I just gave him like a little $40 tip and shit. And this was like, hey, baby. He's like, you got to get the out of here and shit. Yeah, and he grabbed her ass and took her away. And I bounced, dude. I was out of there.
He said if you made her pay for the room, you're doing this shit as a sport now.
Nah, I handled that shit.
He said this is a sport to you. It said I had to run through the woods in Mexico because my suegro caught us. What do you think he caught him doing?
Damn.
That means you were...
las manos en la masa, viejo.
That's funny. Running through the woods? How scary. Imagine, dude.
But
was he naked?
That's what I was about to say. Naked and afraid, bro, in the Mexican woods, dog.
That's hilarious. I had to run. I never got caught. Thank God.
Why is everybody posting that one girl, Carelli?
I don't know.
Everybody was like posting that.
They said, damn, turkey, damn.
You even pinned it.
Yeah, but nah, I can't. I want to get to know you. Oh, I don't know. DM. Carelli, I want to get to know you.
After I paid for everything and got left, I drove back home and crashed on my way back.
Yo, God. Damn.
Fuck, way.
Bro.
That's hilarious. I'm not, it's not hilarious that it happened to you, but that's funny.
That's, what kind of luck do you have? That sucks. That's my kind of luck. I ain't gonna lie.
That's hilarious, man.
Freddy's Ghetto Vieja Chronicles. Yeah.
Se lo cacharon chaqueteando, por eso corrió.
Yeah. Oh.
No, he didn't even have a girl.
He didn't have a girl. He was
he was just
jacking up right there.
He was just jacking up in the woods. But ass naked with sandals.
Next to the house in the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, man. LA men are a big red flag.
Damn. Hey, we don't live in LA, so joke's on you, baby.
Turn my hat around. Have y'all talked to the same girl without knowing? That's a good question.
Ooh.
Have we ever? Fred?
For the sake of this live, I don't think so.
For the sake of both of our personal lives? Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's just keep it that way, sir.
For real. That's hilarious. Let me unpin this real quick. Why did I do that? Nah, I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we have. We're not brothers like that, you know. I've heard
we're not brothers
like that.
What the does that even mean? You want a crazy girl? Get yourself a cubana. Of course, bro. That's ridiculous.
They'll have you off the. Saquen la bolsita. Nah. What are you talking about? We only do this.
Puro pistear.
¿Y qué tiene?
Yeah, ¿y qué tiene? Hey, big dog, can I get some ice?
What does it say? Quiero tomar. ¿Qué tiene? Man, MySpace days were pretty lit though. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Going onto somebody's page when and then Tupac out of nowhere just starts playing. All eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy, like for no reason.
My shit used to have nothing but T-Pain on that shit.
Bro, I thought I was the biggest gangster in the world. I'm so stupid.
Akon.
Yeah. I already told Freddie last year my what?
I already told Freddie last year my horrible love story, how my husband
got a huichola pregnant and I stayed with 20 acres of agave. Like, God, is that real?
Yeah,
she told you that?
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
What's a huichola? Wild. That's like a way of her saying like a
yeah.
Yeah, God. Damn. She go down, pin that. That says 20 acres.
That's right.
And it doesn't sound like it's in Mexico because they don't measure acres. They measure in something else, I think.
Isn't it acres?
No, hectareas.
Hectareas? I dated a guy for 2 years. He was 30 years old. 3 kids, no car, no job. I would drive him every day, 1 hour drive.
He was laying that shit down. That's why you were driving him everywhere, because he was laying it down.
Yeah, there was a fucking reason why you would take 2 hours out of your day to drive and go back.
Yeah, she wasn't just driving him.
She probably bought him a PS5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the universal you laid that pipe down right message from a girl, yeah. Y'all remember when you guys played for us, my brother?
El compa indio and churro at the rancho. We probably have to see your guys' face, but man, shout out. We played for you guys. Thank you guys for booking us.
That's right. Hey, she did buy him a PS5.
No!
That's right.
Hey, PS5s haven't been out that long, so this was recent.
I knew it. She did buy him a PS5. I knew it. And I asked for it back. He called me a broke bitch.
He was wrong because, girl, you had 20 acres of agave. He's the broke.
20 acres.
A PS5.
Yeah, you got a PS5 back.
You got a PS5?
And you got a car. And you got a job.
And you got
a jizzab.
And yeah.
You got a G-O-B.
I got a G-O-B. Jizzab.
Palma MTZ 45. He said, listen, a couple years ago, I was getting played in the back of a restaurant. And when it was over, we looked up and all the employees were looking. That's right.
Dude, that sucks. Damn.
All of the employees. Tacos del Gordo again, okay. Who's that? Basic shot.
They always be asking me about you when I go in there. Literally, like if I've... espérate, aquí lo traigo. Espérate.
Yeah,
they're like, tu carnal?
I know. You motherfuckers gonna like this.
This should come straight from the MX. Are you getting everything wet?
Peñafiel, baby.
Me acuerdas de
That's a good one.
That's hilarious, bro.
Y'all ever had to take a shit off Yes, I motherfucking have.
Dude, Freddie took a shit during a gig. Remember where you had to tell the people, like, yo, can I use your bathroom? And we were waiting?
Yeah.
Dude, the part was at the bathroom window.
It was open. And then there was no DJ.
And it was right next to where we were playing. So, like, he was shitting on the side of the house where all the invitados were. And I was right there with my accordion waiting. I could hear Freddie like, I was like, bro, stop.
No, me dio una pinche chorriza fea, hija de su chingada.
Arriba la chorriza.
It was funny because there was no DJ, there was no music, no nothing to play while we were. Hold on. There's some other comments. I know, but hold on.
Oh, because you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to read the other ones. That shit was a terrible one. The one time I was on stage in in the SMO tour, I had to cut my shit off. I mean, not my.
I had to cut my shit off.
No, I had to cut the set 20 minutes early because I was literally gonna shit myself on stage, like for real. Yeah, that shit was terrible.
What's the hardest part of your career?
The hardest part?
I mean, for me, it's probably like. I mean, I already talked about it. Relationship-wise, emotional shit. You know, business stuff, me and Freddie have been able to deal with it, you know, how to navigate, but probably that relationship shit. It's hard to find someone like being in this industry, you know? It's hard. It's hard. But no me quejo, because gracias a Dios we're working and people still, like you guys, se unen, and you guys are willing to talk to us, you know? So thank you. I'm blessed. Thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. We're just really blessed that we still have a fan base all over US, all over, you know, Mexico and stuff.
For you, probably leaving the fam, huh?
Yeah.
For you leaving your kids.
Yeah, my kids.
That's probably what it is.
Y andando viajando like en vuelos, carretera, en todo ese pedo, just like away from home. Le encuentro mucho más importancia estar presente con la familia. Tengo 3 hijos, 3 niños, and to be a father to them, that's the biggest thing I think about.
And I feel like a lot of people, I feel like everybody, todos pasan por el fork in their life, donde tienen que decidir si es que seguir el dinero o seguir otra cosa, ya viene siendo la familia, una relación, stuff like that, you know? Mm-hmm. And I feel like we were in that position early in our career, so we've been able to navigate through it. Is it even harder to find someone when you keep going to expensive restaurants and leaving these hotels?
Nah, I don't need to find nobody.
Just remember this, carnal. All of this is going to be worth it, not just for y'all, but for y'all's family. As long as y'all keep them first, ain't nothing can stop you. Thank you, big dog.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Según groups fall off, or groups are not shining, or groups are this and that, or whatever. In reality, we have our fan base that loves us very much, and we love you guys right back with the same energy, and that's why we keep doing music. That's why we keep trying to innovate. That's why we keep trying to be in the pocket of us as Hijos de Garcia, without switching up how we sound, what we talk about, what our corridos talk about. We keep it 100 with what we started. Gracias a Dios, se nos dio la oportunidad de hacer lo que hicimos en la música. And I feel like we still have a great fan base, you know what I mean, that still waits for our music. Me siento bien agradecido de que we still have the love and support of all of our fans. My older brother said y'all fell off, but I still
listen to y'all. Man, fuck what your older brother says, bro. Don't listen to what he says, bro. Keep bumping us, keep listening to us, and you guys are gonna fuck with the corridos we got coming out. Did you guys try pursuing something else before your guys' music career? We were just having jobs. Like, my first job was at Kmart. I don't know if anybody here stays in Vegas and y'all remember, maybe even know me. I used to work at Kmart, my first job. You worked at Domino's first job.
I was working at Domino's and I kept saying, thank you for calling Pizza Hut. And I kept fucking it up. Like, I just wasn't thinking. Like, I'll just talk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, you got to stop saying Pizza Hut for real.
He
thought I was talking. He thought I was just, you know, being an asshole or whatever. But I was genuinely forgetting.
Yeah.
Everything in the store said Domino's, and I would still say Pizza Hut.
Yeah, now when I was at Kmart, I wasn't the best employee, I ain't gonna lie. When I put my 2 weeks in, I never seen the HR lady sign something so fast. I was like, God damn. Like other people, you tell them, no, why are you leaving? When I got there, damn, let's go. I'm better guy.
I got fired from Mercedes because I crashed twice. One time, one of those crashes was I clocked in at 8 a.m. and I had to move a car. I had to move a brand new GLK, and I smacked the out of it into a brand new Mercedes Sprinter. By 8:15, I was already in my car driving home, clocked out.
Fired?
No.
Not fired yet?
I was written up. The second time, there was 2 cars in like the valet. There was 2 customers' cars that were in there for repair, and I was driving in another customer car, and I thought that I could fit through because I thought that I was like a sick ass driver, and my boss at the time was like telling me to stop, like don't do it, because he saw what I was gonna do, and I was like, nah, I got it, I'm gonna impress him, right? and
I'm impressed.
Yeah, and there was 2 cars parked like this, and I'm like, yeah, I could fit through there. I was like, yeah, I got it, you know. And I went through, and then boom, I hit both cars. I made a 3-car collision in a valet.
Can y'all teach me how to pull toxicas? You just gotta be toxic yourself, bro.
There you go. I need advice on asking my casi algo out. What the does that mean?
Casi algo. Almost something.
Oh, damn, I'm dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
That's man, we need to know a little bit more details. How casi algo are you?
Man, just off of that.
Off of that? Just off of that, I mean...
Ahorita que ponga otro.
I mean, we'll give you this advice. Tráele serenata. F it. Yeah. If it's a casi algo, you're 1 serenata away from clapping the cheeks.
Damn.
Yeah. Not clapping the cheeks.
Not clapping the cheeks.
Compa Lu Guzman 57. How many instruments do you guys know how to play?
You gotta name them quick.
Bajo quinto, guitar. That's it.
And the mic. I got accordion, bass, and a little bit of bajo quinto, requinto, and I think that's it.
That's right. If she don't go out with you after the serenata, make her pay for the grupo you buy. That's right.
Play humilde serenata and you clapping cheeks for sure.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Man, they really love that song, huh? We always get people asking us for humilde serenata. That's crazy.
Chingón, muchísimas gracias. We'll be back next week, la próxima semana, para que nos cuenten todo lo que le da vergüenza. Saquen las truzas a remojar y a secar. Señores, ahí estamos. Muchas gracias.
Saludos. Oh. What?
was a great
Dude,
live.
IG live.
Yeah.
That was way better than last time. Last time was a complete fail.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely we gotta keep rolling with this ball where we let people out of
Comment their stories.
out of the comfort of the keyboard.
Yeah.
Instead of showing their face and having to talk, it sounds way better when we can read it.
Yeah, because if you're on camera, dude, I ain't gonna lie. That camera puts a reset button on you quick.
Yep.
You don't even know who you are.
Like
You're brand new.
It really puts into perspective of like camera shy, porque no hombre te quita toda la confidence, todo lo que uno dice que oh yeah, que yo me la rifo acá, que
Se te
you know,
acaba el inglés y el español.
neta, like you don't know what the hell to say, you feel like you know tense and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're getting the hang of it though. Hopefully you guys are f***ing with it. I want to say something funny that I remember as when I was young.
A little story time.
A little
hell
story time. I used to in elementary. I don't know what grade we were in, but I had this friend. Y para acabarla de chingar, his name was the same as mine, Saúl. Dude, it was f***ing hilarious lo que tenía maña de hacer el mi compa. We were like 3rd, 4th grade, I think. We were young. We were kids. Estábamos bien morridos como en el 4º grado. Every time he would talk to me, tenía la maña de, después de lo que me decía, he would repeat it under his breath after. Imagine what that sounds like. Imagine I'm right here talking to Freddie. Say I'm that kid. Hey Freddie, you want to go? Hey Freddie, you want to go to the cafeteria real quick? You want to go to the cafeteria, bro?
That's weird.
Hey, let's go play football. Let's go play football. It wasn't. Hey, ¿qué vamos a comer? ¿Qué vamos a comer? Bro, like it was crazy. It was no nomás era de vez en cuando. Era todas las palabras que decía, todas las frases, you know.
What about the guy that used to look at you like that or whatever?
Man, I think it's the same guy. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, the weirdest thing.
Do it to the camera. Do it to the camera.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's easier to do it with a person, but okay. Pretend you guys are me, and I'm the friend, right? This is how he would look at people. Say you guys are looking at me, and he's gonna want to look at you, but he wants to do it despistadamente. He'll do this. Say he's like chilling, whatever. He'll make eye contact. And go like that. Bro. And then let's say he wants to do it again. He'll do this. I can see him doing this.
That's
and he's
hilarious.
acting like he cannot see me seeing him. And I'm like, bro, I literally like.
I was laughing at myself the other day because I was making a maruchan. I was making a maruchan for one of my kids because he wanted some chicken noodle soup and shit, right?
Right.
I bust out laughing because I remember this moment, like the back of my hand. It was hilarious, dude. So takes me back to like maybe I was like 12, 13 years old, and I was making this fucking maruchan and shit, feeling all like damn. And I used to eat like a pig. I mean, now I know I look like a pig, but like with a pot belly and shit. But what I'm saying, back then I used to knock down food, bro. Like I used to order a whole pizza and a 2-liter for myself.
And he would finish it in one sitting.
In one sitting.
Watching The Walking Dead.
Yeah. So so just imagine the amount of maruchan. I would break 2 bags of maruchan, make them in the cazuela, and then I would take the big ass bowl and I would take like a whole liter of soda and go drink it in my room and shit, right? So I remember I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to watch TV, this and that. I was like 12, 13 years old. And me lo sirvo, I put some hielitos on there to mix it in. And I'm walking back and I'm so happy that I get up. I mean, I'm walking back to the house. I'm walking back to my room. I don't know what the comes over me, but I have my bowl of maruchan and my 1 liter or 2 liter or whatever. And I just spin like this. I don't know why I spun, I spin, and then the soup just goes everywhere. It just goes like, blah, just loud ass caldiza, and then all I hear in the background is just my mom gasping for oxygen, and then she needs some
energy to come whoop her ass.
And I'm like, I'm already crying and shit. I'm crying because I'm sad because I threw my food on the floor,
right?
And then I was gonna get an ass whooping and shit. And I remember I'm over here trying to collect all the soup that I out with my arms, and it's boiling hot, and I'm crying and
With
shit.
your arms?
Yeah, and I remember that I'm looking down at the soup, and I can't look at it because there's droplets on my eyeballs, and like so if you're looking up like this, the eye,
It's almost lloroso.
yeah, the eye drops are down here, but when you look down, they go to the ball of your eye. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so I couldn't
yeah.
see. And I was trying to like gather all of the soup.
You were blinking on double
Yeah.
time, huh? You were blinking that shit.
Yeah, I was like gathering it while I was getting my ass whooped and shit.
God
and then
damn.
yeah, it was the worst.
That reminds me of when I ate the the cake that had
This motherfucker.
when I ate the cake that had
fungus.
fungus, dude. I'm over here chilling right next. Freddie's laying down eating the pizza like he usually does, watching TV, and I'm right next to him on the computer. Bro, I'm as happy as I can be, just like he was with the piece of cake. I didn't see that it had fungus, bro. I bite it, right? I'm eating it, watching YouTube videos on the old ass computer, and I'm like, man, this shit tastes weird. And for some reason, Freddie decides to look at the cake because it's right next to him.
Let me give you a backstory on the cake. That shit was maybe about a week old. I don't know why my mom didn't throw it away, but that shit was still in a big ass contenedor. Saul would fucking eat a slice of cake every day from the party a week ago. That shit was on Friday. It was motherfucking Friday again. It was goddamn Friday again, and he was still eating the same cake because it was tres leches. You know, tres leches is bomb, and it has so much moisture in that
It
shit.
stays like that for a while.
Yeah, no hombre. And I look, and I'm like,
Saul.
yeah. I was like, Saul, that shit has fungus.
Oh my god.
And then Saul was like, he started hyperventilating.
Panicking. I'm like, I literally started screaming at Freddie, like, Freddie, what do I do, Freddie? Freddie, what do I do? For some reason, I would repeat his name.
I was shirtless, but if I had a shirt, he would have grabbed me from my collar. What do I do?
Dude, I started gagging. I was like trying to throw up. And my best, remember what the best thing I thought I could have done?
He called poison control.
No, that's a whole different type of poison. We'll talk about that later. I fucking run into the bathroom and I brush my teeth thinking that was going to fix it. And you thought it was the funniest thing that brushing my teeth is doing nothing.
Dude, it was like white fungus that you could see out of the whole fucking...
man.
I was like, Jesus
Is it
Christ.
fungus? There's a word for that.
Oh, no, he didn't call it poison control. He was looking it up
I
on the
was looking
computer.
it online, yeah.
Like, he was watching YouTube and after that, he ate the fungus and he
was
went into looking like, what
sad
happens
as
to
hell.
you if you eat fungus? And it said that you could just, you vomit and
It was
diarrhea.
mold. It was mold. It wasn't fungus. It was mold.
Was it blue? I saw it. I remember being white and fuzzy.
That's mold, I think. Or I'm tripping
That's
But
fungus.
anyways, yeah, we por eso salimos como salimos. Por eso estamos como right? Por eso salimos como estamos.
Well, guys, thank you guys for another great episode of SEMIGUAPOS. Nos vemos la próxima semana, señores. SEMIGUAPOS. Subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Gracias.